Hey guys, hope you're having a great week. As it's the run up to Halloween, I'm showing you how to make some spooky cupcakes. I absolutely love making Halloween treats. I have a playlist, if you click the link above, that will take you to all of my old Halloween videos just to give you some ideas. So to start, I'm going to show you how to make the cupcake. So I have some caster sugar and I'm going to add that into a big bowl. And I'm also adding in some soft light brown sugar. I love adding this as it gives the cupcake a nice flavour. So pop that in. And we're going to be creaming those sugars together with some butter. And I've just let that sit at room temperature so it should beat in nice and quick. Pop that in, pop the mixer on. And I'm just going to cream that together. So that's mixed together nicely. I'm now going to prepare my wet ingredients and I'm just going to mix those all together in my milk jug. So I have 2 eggs, crack those in. And some vanilla extract to add a bit more flavour. I'm just going to beat that all together with a fork. Now that's all mixed together nicely, I'm going to sieve together my dry ingredients. So into a bowl I have some salt and baking powder. Now to give my chocolate cupcakes the lovely colour, I'm going to add in some cocoa powder. And finally some plain flour. I'm just going to stir that around to get it all incorporated, mixed in well. And now these can both get added into the butter and sugar. So I'm going to start with about half of my wet ingredients, pop the mixer on low, pour that in, and then I'm going to slowly add in all of my dry ingredients. And then as that's all mixed in, I'm going to add in the rest of my wet ingredients. I'm just going to give my bowl a scrape to make sure I get everything from around the edges. So guys, let me know what you like doing for Halloween. I went to Fright Night at Thorpe Park this year for the first time, and let's just say it was quite scary. I've just uploaded a vlog, so check that out if you've not seen that yet. So let me know, are you someone who likes to go do something scary for Halloween, or do you like sitting in, watching a movie? I know my favourite Halloween movie is Hocus Pocus. You can't beat it. So I'm just scraping down my bowl, getting everything from around the edges. Then I'm going to mix that on high until it's nice and smooth. My mixture is lovely and smooth. They can now be spooned into my cupcake cases, and I like using an ice cream scoop just to make sure I get even cupcakes. So I'm going to scoop that up and pour it into the cases. Preheat your oven to 170 degrees fan. For other temperatures, they'll be listed here. They can now go in the oven for about 18 to 25 minutes. So my cupcakes are out of the oven and I've just left them on a cooling rack to cool, and now it's time to make the vanilla buttercream. So into a big bowl I have half of my icing sugar. I'm just using half at first so it doesn't fly up everywhere when I beat it together, and that's sifted. And into that I'm adding in some unsalted butter. Make sure that's room temperature so it mixes in easily. Pop that in. I'm going to start by stirring that in first so it doesn't go everywhere. Once that starts to go crumbly, I'm going to add in about half of my milk just to help bring it all together. So now that that's all mixed together, it'll be a lot easier to add the rest of my icing sugar. So I'm going to pour that in, and as much milk as I need. I've now been beating my icing for a good 5 to 7 minutes. It's lovely, it's light and fluffy, and it's a lot paler in colour. So I'm now going to add that into 2 piping bags. I've got one fitted with like a teardrop nozzle, but any kind of slit nozzle will be perfect. And I also have a round tip nozzle as well, and that's quite small, and that's to draw on the Mummies eyes. So I'm just going to scoop a tiny bit of buttercream into the circle nozzle. as we don't need much for the eyes, just 2 for each cupcake. That'll do. Push it all down to the end. And now the rest can go into the other piping bag. So my piping bags are ready. It is now time to decorate. My cupcakes are nice and cool. To get the cupcake nice and even on top, I'm going to take a serrated knife and just slice off the top. Now I'm going to start by making the eyes of the mummies. So with the circle piping nozzle, I'm going to pipe 2 dollops into the center. Now using the other piping bag, I'm going to pipe stripes across the cupcake, avoiding the eyes to make them look like bandages. I'm now going to repeat that with the rest of my cupcakes just to give the eyes some time to set, and then I'm going to draw on some black pupils with a black icing pen. So that is how you make my mummy cupcakes perfect for Halloween. Easy.